What's happening? Rise Up 44 here on Nalyo Gaming. In this video, we're going to be checking out Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark on the PlayStation 4. Let's jump right in. Alright, we have continue, new game, load game options, and credits. Let's go with the new game.
In the dark days of centuries past, an otherworldly beast known as the Mar appeared in Tiora, leaving ruin in its wake. In this time of need, 7 great heroes rose against the threat. The battle was fierce, but the heroes prevailed, and the beast was vanquished. In slaying the beast, the heroes gained the power of immortality. They formed the Council of Immortals to rule over the land and enforce order to prevent such a catastrophe from ever happening again. But powerful as the Immortals may be, they are few. Thus, they created the Order of Arbiters to enforce their will and protect the land. As agents of the Immortals, Arbiters wield absolute authority. They are judge, jury, and executioner. But in time, the Order of Arbiters has grown complacent and corrupted. Could a threat as dire as the ancient beast itself be looming over Tiora?
Alright, so we got our intro to the story. Good work, Anadine. You handled yourself well. Thanks, Captain. I don't feel I actually did all that much, though. Violent confrontation isn't always necessary or desirable. Negotiation is an equally important skill for an arbiter. Of course, you're right, Captain. Are you sure Rainier knew the time we'd agreed to meet, Captain? Yes, he knows, but knowing Rainier, he's probably... Did you hear that? I didn't. Help, please, anyone. It sounds like it came from the alley just ahead. Let's go. What is the meaning of this, sir? Why on earth would you strike down an unarmed man? Explain yourself. Pesky witnesses. What a bother. You, hireling, earn your coin for once and dispatch these interlopers. Defeat Alphonse. Okay, deployment. In this phase, you can decide which allies you want to join the battle. You can place characters on the glowing cyan tiles until the unit limit has been reached. Show in the top left corner of the screen. Sometimes specific characters will automatically join the battle and cannot be removed. Okay. At all times, the bottom right of the screen contains a list of buttons you can currently use. At most times in the game, you can click the touchpad button to enter the help screen, where you can get information about relevant things shown on screen. Lastly, you can disable these tutorials in the options, although it is not recommended to do so for new players. Okay, so we need to select characters. Let's see. Ally zone, place unit, troops menu, new ally, show foes, battle start. Okay. So let's Okay, what is going on here? Okay, the right thumbstick gives me different options as well. counter, mercenary mender, axe, buckler, fur cap, traveler garb, debuff, immunities. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. Let's see, can we ally zone, place unit, troops menu, triangle? From this menu, you can manage your units, including changing their equipment, classes, abilities, etc. You can also access crafting, check your items, sort your units, and many more options. Look at the bottom right of the screen to see all the options. Explore away. Warcraft, holy magic. All right, we'll just, leave whatever's on these characters for now. And hopefully we kind of pick it up as we go. Place unit X. Let's see. Ally zone. Okay, up, down goes left, right. Right, left goes down, up. That's kind of opposite of what I thought it would be. Okay, place troop unit with X. There we go. Crod. Level 1, experience 0. Show foes, battle start. Okay, there we go. Virgil. So we deployed Virgil. Now, how do we... There we go. R2, L2. We can pick a different... Allie, place unit. Why can't I pick her? Won't let me place this unit. Oh, okay, units placed 3 out of 3. Okay, top left corner, it tells you how many units you can place. 3 out of 3. I got 3 on the board now. I get it. Battle start, square. Proceed with these units, yes. Begin. Okay. By lawful decree of the Arbiters, I order you to lay down your weapons and surrender. Now. You are an Arbiter. This is even more tiresome than I thought. Hireling, exterminate these pests for me, and you will receive a tidy bonus. At once, Lord Alphonse. As you wish. Anadine, it looks as though you are about to face your first real battle. Yes, I see. I am ready, Captain. I'm gonna forget. All these voices I'm trying to do now, I'm gonna forget them in like 5 minutes. I'm sure you are, but why don't we quickly review the basics just to be safe? Yeah, you got time for that. Let's review the basics. In Felseal Arbiter's Mark, combat is turn-based. Every unit will get an individual turn where they can move and or take an action in any order. You can see the global turn order at the top of the screen. Movement. A unit can move up to a maximum amount of tiles every turn, shown by their movement range. That movement is also restricted by terrain, and units can only reach tiles that are within their vertical movement range, shown by the icon. The height of the tile is shown in the top left corner of the screen. Okay, so action. A unit can take a single action every turn. The list. Okay. Now then, let's deal with this scum. Move on the map, limited by your movement value. You may still take action afterwards if you haven't done so already. Okay. Move, attack. Move. Alright. Attacks from the sides deal more damage than from the front, and attacks from the back deal even more damage. Taking advantage of this mechanic will be crucial to victory. At the end of your turn, you'll get to select your characters facing. Try not to show your back to your enemies, as they will also deal more damage. Okay. Ooh, she blocked it. Alright, we're going to move our next character. She clubs them for 40. Awesome. Water, fire. Let's go water. Nice. Oh, she got 19 hits. 19 points. Okay, move. I love the club. It makes a funny noise. Enough. I yield. A wise choice, if a bit late in the coming. Victory! Alright, we got our first victory. I'll take it. Alright, so that's our basic tutorial, I think. Hopefully it doesn't continue on too much further. I like to kind of just be thrown in and figure it out as I go. Ladies, there you are. What's this? You didn't tell me we're going to a party. Rainer, at last. Weren't we supposed to meet an hour ago? We could have used your help with these thugs. No matter, this gentleman kept us company, and now we will show our gratitude by providing him with a nice, comfy cell. You cannot be serious. Do you know who I am? I am a lord, Lord Alphonse to be precise. As a nobleman of the realm, I command you to release me. Slaying an unarmed man, attempting to eliminate the witnesses to your foul crime, and now resisting lawful arrest? There are limits to the privileges of nobility, as you are about to learn. An arbiter and a simpleton, I see. Very well, let us proceed with the farce if we must. Bring me to the Arbiters' chapter house for my trial. Are you suddenly struck dumb as... Are you suddenly struck dumb as well as simple? The night's chill does not agree with me. Make haste and escort me to the chapter house, wench. Rainer, I've decided to make a small detour to Illuster. We will personally deliver this nobleman to the main chapter house. Clever. I wonder how much sway the little lording has in Illister. Very little, I suspect. Gather our people and make everything ready. We move at first light. On it. Now, to ensure you are comfortable for the trip. Outrageous, simply outrageous. Simmer down, or I'll put a gag on next. No one bothers washing the gags in between prisoners, mind you. Nothing to say about that, huh? Very well. Alright, we're on our way. See our world map for the first time. Let's head for Illister now. I'm sure our eminent guest is eager to get started on his trial. Illister. The journey may be treacherous. We should stop at the local guild here in Gelia and hire more hands for the road. An extra recruit would go a long way. Probably going to get into another battle right away. Kyrie. Yes, I noticed. What's happening, Captain? Stand back, Nadine. Someone behind the tree, right? Yep. Ooh, they got two creatures with them. Spotted. Oh well, you arbiters are every bit as sharp as they say. But much friendlier. Well met, friend. Sigh. If you have business with us, out with it. Otherwise, step aside. Of course, I will make it quick for you. Hand over the nobleman Trapsing along at your heels, and everyone else can be on their merry way, safe and sound. What a splendid idea. Quiet. Safety and soundness first, exactly my own philosophy. But first, tell me just what it is you want with our bejeweled guest. Funny you should ask. From what I've been hearing lately, I bet you arbiters wouldn't mind a taste of this action yourselves, eh? Alright, here it is. This rich fop will pay us handsomely for his freedom. Hand him over, and 20% of the fee is yours to divide amongst yourselves. No one need ever know an arbiter was involved in our little transaction. I get what I want, you get paid, and your reputation remains as spotless as Illister's speed. Win-win-win. Is there a fourth win I'm missing? Well, what do you say? Do we have a deal? I don't know, Kiri. Only 20%? Captain? Enough! We haven't the time to exchange banter with these fools. As for you lot, attempted bribery, intimidation, interfering in arbiter business, serious crimes, the kind that should see every one of you decorating the trees. But get out of our way, and I'll forget I ever saw your faces. That is my final and only counteroffer. Signal that you accept before I change my mind. Of all the doomy luck, we just had to run into one of the clean arbiter within 100 leagues. Jump lively, boys. It looks like we must earn our prize today. No survivors, no witnesses. The Crossroads. Defeat all foes. Okay, here we go. You got 3 out of 6. How do we have more units to use? Units placed. So we were only traveling with 3. That's what I'm just like not understanding. Why do we all of a sudden have more units if we're only traveling the 3 of us? Let's see. Place a unit. That's the one that showed up last time. Those are all the enemies. Those are, let's see, deployed. Let's see, I can grab one more. It says I can grab one more unit. How do I? Troops menu, next ally. That is Virgil, okay. So, do I only have the 5? Is that what's going on here? Troops menu. No, we don't want the troops menu. Who is this right here? Lana. Yeah, we do. We only have 5. Okay. So there's nothing we can do. We got to start the fight with 5. Okay, move on the map. Okay, let's move first. Let's go here. Ranged weapon. It doesn't do... Okay, so I can't do anything this, Yeah, I can't do anything this round. Okay, they got 2 turns. And indeed, why don't I give you a quick refresher on items? Items don't work as they usually do in most games, so you probably shouldn't skip this tutorial. Use an item. Item counts are shared amongst the team and are refilled for free to their maximum value after each battle. In combat, any character can use items simply by selecting the item command in their action list. Okay, potion restores health. Let's see. You will notice items have a count next to them. That count is the maximum amount that can be used. Okay. I get it. I get it. Ooh, we're just out of range. Okay, we'll, Phoenix Ashes revives, deals 25 to a single target, removes all. Yeah, okay, we're just out of range, so let's, end her turn as well. Alright, and then Lana. Select command, free navigation. Move. Let's move Lana right here. Not very far. Their uniforms are so ugly, the bright red. Okay, we're taking damage. Interesting. Nice. I hit him with a rock. rocks left. Element. Out of my range. Out of my range. Okay. Kiri, mark you that sizable trapdoor. I think they might have reinforcements waiting below. Yeah, I would assume so. Well spied. If one of us stands directly upon it, that should keep it sealed against any new enemies. Agreed, but we must move quickly if we plan to secure it. They could strike at any moment. Dirty hit. He's blind. Uh-oh. Okay, Lana. She looks like a healer, but just because of the blue. Oh, only 12? That wasn't good. Oh, he got hit from behind. That's not good. He's going to go down first if any of them are. He's been attacked 3 times already. Oh, I'm gonna get all 3 of them. Nice. I like that. Oh, man. Oh, he missed. Heck yeah. Shoot. 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 Oh, he moved. Not good. Not good at all. He's down. No! One of your allies has fallen. Fallen allies will be available again next battle, although they will have sustained an injury. An injury will drop all their stats by 10% until it wears off. It will wear off after they rest for a full battle, meaning they need to remain on the sidelines and can't participate in the battle. Allies can also be revived in combat using spells and items. although they will still receive an injury at the end of the combat regardless and could receive more injuries if they fall again in battle. Please note that Kiri will not receive an injury if she falls in combat. This is a heck of a battle. Okay. Get all three of them again. Side attack. Oh yeah, he missed. Or she missed. Whatever. She's blind now. Nice. Special events that happen during combat will display an event icon in the turn order list at the top of the screen. When the event icon comes to the front of the turn order, the event will trigger. No! So he died again, so he's going to be even weaker now. We're not doing so good. Okay, we got rid of one of the animals, whatever you want to call them. Oh man, I missed. What the heck? No! So if they miss, they take some sort of element, like, I don't know, debuff or whatever you want to call it. Yes. All right, he's back up. She's kneeling. Oh no! That's not good. Let's see. Okay, good. Alright, 3 of us, 1 of them to deal with. We're on top of the door so they can't get to us. Oh, I missed. Health 67, 93, 39. Oh, duh. I'm gonna move first. That should do it. Nice. Victory. All right. So we lost a couple people. What did we lose? 2? MVP, Anadine. Got 2 injured. Back to world map. Little iguana or gecko on the wall. Lizard. This used to be an inn. Quite a prosperous one, if I remember all right. Burned down in a marauder attack last year. And no arbiters nearby to prevent it. You allude to that scoundrel's claim about the arbiters taking bribes. Nothing but a desperate attempt to talk their way out of a fight. I don't believe a word of it. Well. And yet here we are, dragging that foppish nobleman around because we can't quite trust the local chapter house. That's a long enough break. We need to keep moving if we're to reach Illuster before nightfall. I'll make sure everyone is ready. Yeah. He probably is the one that was taking bribes. He probably would have took that bribe. He was complaining about it only being 20%. Do you need a breather after that, Anadine? I guess it can't hurt. If we're not in a rush, thanks, Captain. Occasionally, a note on the world map will be marked with a symbol, indicating that an optional character event is available. Select the note and choose event from the menu to view it. Note that some events are time sensitive and may disappear. Patrol. There used to be travelers. Okay, let's event. Probably another fight. That was exhilarating, Captain. I forgot the voice already. But I also feel a bit sick. It will pass. When I was a child, I dreamed of being an arbiter like my mother. I also dreamed of fighting alongside her, but never that I would be wearing her armor. The armor you inherited, but the position you earned. Watch this one for me, would ya? Yes, Captain. Why would someone with your wealth and privilege stoop to murder? If that man had wronged you, I'm sure the court would be happy to hear your case. The court's manner of dispersing justice is too costly or slow for my taste. I don't understand. That shocks me to the core. But what did he do to you? Let's just say he strayed from the rut, which fate had gouged out for him. I still don't. Just like a pair of little girls I know, he interfered in the business of his betters, and quite soon afterward paid the price for it. Perhaps one day you will explain to me how such a powerful lord came to be the prisoner of a pair of little girls. Alright, so it was just a conversation. Why didn't you delegate the paperwork to Anadine? That's what captains in training are for. Anadine needs a break. The journey here has been much harsher than I would have typically expect of a trainee. In this particular package, I wish to deliver personally. Ha! I half guessed that was the reason. Greetings, Arbiters. How may I be of service? Hey there, guardsman. We're dropping this prisoner off for trial on several charges, but primarily murder. Murder, is it? Shame. Not often this kind get brought in alive. You heard the captain. This one's in for murder. Take him to the lower level and make sure he makes it safely to our darkest, dankest cell. I promise you will regret this entire charade, wench, and sooner than you think. Get moving, you. He is still surprisingly confident, I must say. His arrogance is breathtaking, true, but no longer any concern of ours. Go on ahead, Raynor. I will file the charges. Apologies, Captain, but that will have to wait. The Immortals have convened a council session, and by their order, all Arbiter captains in the city must attend. Surely it can wait until I've formally submitted the charges. I want this done properly. I am sorry, Captain, but it cannot. This morning's edict was quite clear. This meeting is of the highest importance, and all captains must appear without delay. But don't worry about the prisoner. He won't be going anywhere anytime soon. All right. Thank you, guardsman. Come on, Raynor. All right. We got a captain's meeting. There's the Immortals. Immortal Council Chambers. They look evil. I understand you've got some kind of announcement, Primus. Let's get on with it if we have to. As everyone knows, while each of the council bears the title of Immortal, we are not quite as long-lived as that. Every so often in the course of our reign, one of our number is replaced by a younger prodigy. The new Immortal retains the title of his predecessor and adopts his colors, but he is nevertheless a new Immortal altogether. Is this going somewhere? Septimus. Yes, I know. But important, nay, critical, immortal business awaits me. Nothing less would tempt me away from this Congress, I swear. Naturally. As I was saying, there comes a time for every immortal to surrender his mantle and step down. Now that time has come for me. That is certainly going to liven things up. Meaning I will have the opportunity to directly observe an immortal relinquishing his power? How absolutely fascinating. Are you quite committed to this decision, Primus? As everyone knows, I am the oldest remaining immortal, alongside Quintus. I was present on the day we brought down the ancient beast, and I personally scribed the founding tenets of the Immortal Council. What I'm getting at is this: it has been a very long journey, rewarding, yes, but also tiring, and the time has come for me to step down. Our trusted Arbiter captains are no doubt eager to hear what follows. Quintus, would you kindly do the honors? Me? Yes, of course, Primus. As this situation only occurs about once a century, it will be a mystery to most of you. When an immortal's time has come, a replacement is selected through a method called the marked pilgrimage. Every immortal marks a candidate of their choosing. The details of the pilgrimage are explained to the marked, but as they are of no import to you, I shall waste no time on that. What should be of great interest to the arbiters, however, is that each marked is an immortal candidate, and as such is bound by no laws for the duration of their pilgrimage. You may render assistance unto them if it is requested, but must not otherwise interfere in their business. I believe that is everything. Are we done with surprise announcements for today then, Primus? Excellent. Captains, you are dismissed. You see which one stayed and which one's left there? Huh. Primus is as old as the council itself. It will be strange to see another assuming his title. Excuse me. Apologies. I suppose the day must come for each of them, and he has been at it longest, though he does seem surprisingly fit, especially in contrast to Quintus. Ah, well, there will be plenty else to worry us soon enough. From what I've heard about the marked pilgrimage, chaos follows closely on its heels. Wait, what's this? Decided to take in the air, did you, Alphonse? Because I don't think it will agree with you. Well, the nosy wench and her gorilla come to see me off? We're here to see you return to your cell and promptly. I can't believe it. One of the immortals has chosen you to be the marked? You are much sharper than you look. I grant you that. But indeed, only the absolute finest are selected as candidates for the exalted rank of immortal. It's only natural my name would end up at the top of that list. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must hasten on my pilgrimage to Sentina, and thereafter my imminent ascension to godhood. We're just going to let him go? You heard the council's judgment. He is above the law now. Untouchable. Wow. Kind of saw that coming, though. Obviously, one of the immortals is... I don't know if I want to call him bad, but something's up. No, I can't believe him was made a mark by the council. I need some time to think on this. Spread the word. We leave tomorrow at first light for Sentina. I have a feeling trouble is going to find us on the way. We should visit the store before we depart for Sentina. We could certainly use an upgrade to some of our equipment. Shop guild. Shop. Let's get you outfitted. Buy, sell, try, and buy. Buy. Okay. Plow. What's a plow? Oh, it's just like a scythe. Maul. Short sword. Dagger. I don't know. I don't know if I should spend anything right now. Just keep saving our money. Guildmaster. Ah, Captain Curie. What can we help you with today? Recruit. You can now change the visual appearance of units in this section. By using the directional buttons on the category, you can quickly change its value or select the row. Press the X button when highlighting a row text to view a list of possible options. Okay. Level. One, two, three. Mercenary. Class, scoundrel, mender, wizard, mercenary, sex, female, male. They got some cool. Oh, it looks like an assassin. Yep, that's the one I'm going with. Skin tone. Green. Nice. All right. Face. Eye color. Can't really see. I mean, it doesn't show in the picture. Eye color. Yeah, I can't see that close. Facial hair. Class hat? Use class hat. Yes. No. Headwear. Oh, geez. We got some options, huh? Not very many. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. What's the accessory? I don't even see any accessories. Use class outfit. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. What? I want one that matches. Oh, I guess the blue matches, kinda. Name input. Portrait. Name him after my pup. Rocky. Portrait. If it's a male, why is it... It looks like a female in the portrait, but whatever. Doesn't really matter. Yes. Change appearance, reset level. Okay, now we need to buy a weapon for our recruit. Flintlock, short bow, crossbow. Ooh, I like the crossbow. I like the idea of a spear too. Ooh, flintlock, range 8. I like the spear. It's got a range of 2. Okay. Okay, troops menu. Equipment. No, we don't want, we want the... What? Why can't I give him the... the crossbow? What's up with that? Change type, change page. What the heck? I'm so mad right now. Why can't I give it... That's messed up. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I guess we'll give him a sword for now. I don't know why we can't give him This sucks. I'm not happy about that. Why can't I give him Why can't I give him the crossbow? Wait a minute, I got an idea. Maybe he has to be... You can change your unit's current class to any class you currently have access to for that unit. New classes will become available as soon as you learn more abilities. Okay. So... Okay. I don't have it unlocked yet. So she can use the staff. Dagger, cross. Oh wait, he can use the crossbow. How do I be? I don't have him unlocked yet. Requires mercenary 2. Okay, so I'm gonna stay a mercenary then. I just gotta get to level 2. Okay. So then, what about Lana? Is a mender. Mercenary level 2. Can she use the crossbow now? She should be able to. What the heck? Why can't she? It says Mercenary 2. What the heck? I'm so confused. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. All right, let's do one more. Timber Road. We got a battle. Let's see how this goes. Looks like my hunch was right on the mark. Trouble just found us. More like we went looking for it. When I go looking for trouble, it'll be, well, something more dangerous than this lot anyway. Fair point. Let's get on with the fight! Sorry. Boss, these here travelers is an exact match for the description we got from that posh lord. Yes, I can see that. Now shut your fly trap. I'll do the talking. You there, officer. Are you carrier of the Arbiters? I am. Do we have business? Unless it is urgent, I suggest you head to the nearest Arbiters chapter house and take your problems up with them. It'll end better that way, I promise. Oh no, I'm afraid that will not do. For you see, you are just the person we've been waiting for. Wait, I believe I know the rest. Alphonse wishes the wench to be dealt with permanently, or something to that effect, and you underlings better not bungle this, or else. Sound about right? But how did... boss, the Lord guy did warn you they was a wily lot. Wily lot. But I'm not sure how you knew we were coming for you, but that changes nothing. We have both the numbers and the experience in this dirty business, unlike you ceremonial flunkies running errands for the Immortals. You know what to do. Take them down to the last man. Oh, man. There's more up top. I didn't see them. Oh, they just moved up. Okay. Okay. Here we go. 1 of 6 placed. All right, here we go. Okay. Proceed with an injured unit. They will not recover from their injury while deployed and will have lowered attributes. Begin. I have to. I need them. This map has a treasure chest on it. Really? Okay. Treasure chests may contain a variety of things, including gear, components, gadgets, and badges. To access the chest, one of your units must be positioned right next to it and use the open action. Don't worry overmuch if... I wonder why they use overmuch. Don't worry too much. I don't know. Overmuch, maybe that's correct where the developer is from. Don't worry overmuch if you are unable to reach the treasure by the end of the combat. It will remain on the map for the next time. Some maps also contain special treasure chests. Hey, these are usually harder to access and might require you to have specific abilities or equipment in order to reach them. They also tend to have better or even unique rewards. Jeez, right off the bat, huh? Move. man, he's already taken serious damage. Uh-oh. He's weak already, so from the last fight. Oh boy. Nice! That's huge. Jeez, not good. She doesn't hit very hard. Oh no, he got hit for 8 even though he was... That sucks. Oh no, not good. I knew it. I knew it. That was a big hit. That was a big hit. No! Okay. He didn't get to get behind me. $47, $33. I really should heal him, even though the other guy's weaker, just because he does more damage. Make them waste more turns, more moves. How can I hit the most enemies? Will I hurt myself here? I guess we'll find out. Yep. I took 14 damage. Get away from that guy. Oh, not good. I didn't move far enough away. What? That is such crap. That is such crap. That is not good. I thought I was doing good. I'm not doing good, so I'm not doing good anymore. Yes. Took him out. Didn't even just kneel him. He's out. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, I can't attack him, but I can heal, I think. Window fruit, whatever that is. Oh, I can't get behind him? I can get behind him. Uh-oh. Yes. No. Jeez. Oh no. Nice. $31.72. Okay. $57. He's got. I can't take him out. I gotta move. I can't move. My only option is to attack him. Screw it. 13. That was weak. Oh no, they're gonna finish him off. They stole my money. What? And they took me out. one left. $72, $65. What? Stole it back. No! That sucks. Why can't I go up there? Oh, only certain kinds of characters can go up there. Alright, let's end this. Found a snake bite oil. Alright, we got another victory. I'll take it. I'm digging it. I like it. I think about it, and a few years ago, I hated turn-based games, and they're pretty cool. I like them. MVP, Anadine again. We got 2 injuries. Nice work, Anadine. Thank you, Captain. My training is proving its worth, just as you said it would. I confess I am impressed at the progress you've made in a very short time, but once again, please address me by my name. I prefer that we relax protocol while in the field. I prefer that we relax protocol. Yeah, okay. Yes, of course, Kiri. Ready to report my findings, Madam Captain? I await your convenience. He's such a jerk. Raynor, you're insufferable. Alas, I am a man of my flaws, Madam Captain. Very well, report. We eliminated that group entirely. The roads are safe for the time being. Safer at least. However, it is just as you surmised. The bandits seem to have been in the employ of our favorite nobleman, Alphonse. I recovered a fat purse from the leader, fashioned from purple velvet and embroidered with lace. Nice. Does anybody doubt where this came from? That is interesting, but also pure conjecture. You have something in the way of hard evidence, I assume. Ah, you know me too well. I figured that the little lordling wouldn't have enough gold on his person to pay for a major assassination, so I searched the bandit leader thoroughly. And lo and behold, tucked away in his boot was a promissory note for a larger sum. Said note was signed by Alphonse himself. Quite a gamble for him to take. He must truly hate us. Excellent work, Raynor. coupled with the thugs confirming that they were in Alphonse's employ, this should be ample evidence against him. All right, you take a breather. I'll ready everyone for our departure to the temple near Sentina. Oh, Raynor, I'm not sure I followed that whole exchange. It's hard to tell by looking at her because she keeps her emotions so carefully in check, but Carrie is actually very angry and concerned the fact that Alphonse murdered a man right in front of you two and appears to have been cleared by the council. It calls a lot of what we believe into question. But Alphonse is marked now, and all the marked are above the law by explicit council order. There's nothing we can do. That was my first thought too, but Curie knows the law letter by letter. There is a provision related to the arbiter's right of self-defense, which supersedes all other laws, even those pertaining to the marked. By sending those ruffians after us, Alphonse has given us legal grounds to bring him to justice, regardless of his marked status. Ah, the captain is so wise. So that is the reason we've been heading towards Sentina this whole time. Knowing the Lord was going that way himself, Curie was seeking retribution. We may be tasked with enforcing the law, but in the end, justice is what Curie seeks above all else. There is no way the woman I know would ever let this go. I wonder why he's transparent, like you can see through him a little bit. Alright, we've had our break. Let's rejoin the group. Yeah, they're like see-through right now. That's weird. Okay. So, it looks like we have another speed bump in front of us. Let's go ahead and start it up. Your characters have been accruing AP ability points from your victories. You can use these points to learn new spells, skills, and abilities for your characters, which will make them a lot more useful during battles. Check out the ability section in the troops menu. Okay. Troops menu. Okay. Set abilities, learn abilities. Mercenary. You can learn new abilities for classes you have access to. Okay. Alright, I think that's good for now. Crafting. What's crafting? Whenever you obtain a new component, new recipes. Okay, cool. Oh, okay, you can craft potions and stuff. Very cool. So that's where I'm going to end my first gameplay with Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark here on the PlayStation 4. I do appreciate you watching on Nalyo Gaming. If you haven't already done so, please click that like button. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Share with your friends. Follow me on Twitter at RiseUp44 and at Nalyo Gaming. And please consider subscribing to me here on Nalyo Gaming. So I'd like to say thanks to Evolve, as well as 1C Publishing and Six Eyes, everybody involved with this title, for providing us with the game key to create content and share with you here on Nalyo Gaming. So I'm having a good time. I mean, these turn-based games are definitely a different style of gameplay, and like I mentioned, I used to hate turn-based games years ago. I mean, I wouldn't even consider them. Now I actually like playing them. It's kind of a huge turnaround, but I'm glad I opened kind of my my mind to trying new games and stuff, because they're interesting. It's interesting to see the different art style, the way that stories are told when using this style of fighting and gameplay, and I kind of see where this story could go. I'm interested to see what really does happen, so I'll definitely be jumping back in. As I see here in the credits, it looks like it was a kickstarted game, so that's pretty cool. I really I like seeing games that are successful, that were successful in their Kickstarter campaigns. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I just wanted to spend a little time and play a little bit in my first gameplay video and share the content with you guys here. If you enjoyed it, definitely click that like button. If you want to see more, comment below. If you didn't like something or you did like something, I'd love to hear about it. So yeah, comment below, and we can talk a bit in the comment section. But yeah, that's going to do it for this first video. I'll definitely see you again soon. Thanks for watching.